behalf of Learn Africa Education Development Foundation, I hereby hand over this award of excellence and present it to Anazor Sandra Bianuju for emerging the overall best candidate in Nigeria at the NECO SSE in June/July 2012.
Don't worry. Right.
Again, on behalf of Learn Africa Education Development Foundation, I hereby present this award of excellence for Basi Chuzoba for emerging the overall best candidate in Nigeria at the NECO SSE examination for July 2012. Congratulations.
Well, that's just the first level. So we will move to the second level. Our foundation and our company are already equipping them for further studies, and we want them to be digitally compliant. So on that note, Mr. Chairman, please present their laptops to them.
Again, I present the laptops to both, and I think I should do this jointly.
Yes.
Yes, both Anazor Sandra Bianuju and Obasi Chuzoba each getting a laptop. Congratulations.
Well,
congratulations.
That's just the second level. That's okay, that's okay. All right. I think their relations can actually come and take some of these things and hold for now, because we have a bigger one coming. Okay, excellent. And now the biggest one, the chairman will present to them their very big checks.
Again, on behalf of Learn Africa Education Development Foundation, I hereby present to you Anazor Sandra Bianuju and Chizoba each the amount of 100,000 naira. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So, Sandra, how do you feel?
I feel so great. I'm very grateful to Learn Africa for sponsoring this kind of award to encourage students. I'm very, very grateful to you all. I also want to thank my parents, my teachers, who are always there for me, who are always there for me, to support me. Also my friends. I'm very grateful. I say big thank you to you.
And Chizoba, how do you feel?
You begin by saying I feel overwhelmed by this great national recognition given to me by Learn Africa. Out of a million students that took this exam, I was picked out as the best.
Because you did well.
Yes, I want to thank Learn Africa for this great recognition which they have given to me. And I also like to thank everyone here that is present at this event for making it possible, because without you people it wouldn't have been possible. And for giving the Almighty God the thanks, because He's the one that made me to get this award. And finally, I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my sibling who was able to come, and my principal that made this occasion possible by tutoring me well. I want to say a big thank you to Learn Africa once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we've been thinking for quite some time about how we can encourage our students, our teachers, our schools, and also we also thought about how we could and how we could sustain it. And we thought that the best way to do this was to combine with one of these examination bodies. Unfortunately for us, we had meetings last year towards the end of 2011, and we were surprised that Nigerian Examination Council agreed with us that it would be a good idea to go ahead with this award of excellence. It's been in the planning stage since last year, and we began to fine-tune this particular ceremony when we were informed that the results were ready, because we have to have the results first before we proceed. Once the results were ready, we put everything in high gear to ensure that we concluded this ceremony this year. In terms of sustaining it, as you know, we have a foundation, and that foundation is funded by the PLC. And we have dedicated a certain percentage from our autonomy to fund the foundation. And that is our own corporate social responsibility. In terms of sustenance, of course, we've given NECO, at least when we spoke last week, December 2011, we gave them a 5-year commitment. But the way this thing is going, I believe that we can give them almost a lifetime.
I think NECO is prepared to continue to sustain this so long as LearnAfrica PLC and LearnAfrica Foundation is willing to continue with us. When they first approached us, we saw it as a very good initiative, and we did also immediately agree to do this with them. Last year we were able to take what we might call the pressure stage, where we all came, started again on a broad level. And then this year they said they wanted the best 3 candidates nationally and best 3 for each state. That we give to them. I must say that it was based on the criteria. Indeed, all of them that you see today had a minimum of 5 A's. Those results they had, these A's both in English, mathematics, further mathematics, and so on, who were very fair. We also looked beyond just the A to go and look at the significance of the A in terms of the scores. And that's why it says to them high. There was no way to say drop 1 and take 1. And we hope to continue to be fair and just in the selection of these candidates. But this depends on LearnAfrica. When I said we'd like it to continue till what comes to an end. But if they stop where we cannot push them, because primarily it is their own business. We're only partnering with them to showcase education in Nigeria and the Nigerian child. Thank you very much.
I feel very grateful. It's actually started from childhood, from birth. I'll say that God gave me the talent to be like this. God gave me a high IQ. And I also work hard, always. I read ahead of what is being taught, what was taught. I also try to be the best in anything I pray for the best in everything I'm doing. I just want to be the best. Then my teachers always do the best. They see the talent in me. They like helping me always. Then my parents, my siblings, and my friends. If you happen to have a low grade, they always tell you, you can do better than this. Why did you get this? Why did you get that? You should have done better. So I always take that as motivation to always work the best.
It was really encouraging. So I must say I'm pleasantly surprised. But of course, it is a very great thing as a student that after 6 years of working in high school to reach this height is a very great honor. And I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank my parents, my teachers, who have contributed in great ways to this by very discipline, through encouragement, and even when I went wrong, pushing me in the right path. And I'd like to say that This is a very, very great honor to me as a student, and I hope to achieve greater heights as I go to university. Thank you.
I would like to give thanks to the Almighty God because it was Him that made this event to be possible. And I would also like to give a big shout out to my mom and my dad for always making me know the importance in education and the importance in studying, but not just studying to know, because we students in Nigeria these days just study, not necessarily study, just put it, write it on the exam and forget about it. But I think this event, this occasion will send a message across to students that what they read is for them and not for other people. So when they keep it, it will help to develop their life. And also determination, because it didn't just start in one day. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So it started from one day. I can remember in my primary school when my mom tutors me, and when they are asking of the 12 times table, we all know in the primary school, I would have gone far ahead to even know the 20 times table. And this got my teacher surprised. But then, back then, I didn't know what my mom was doing. I thought she was stressing me because while my friends were playing, I was there studying. So I can remember when it paid off. That was the first event I took part in, mathematics competition, national science mathematics competition, in which I came third in the North Central Zone. That was while I was still in primary school, and ever since then, throughout my secondary school, I came out the best. I was the overall best, and I always sustained the first position in my school.